Iran Saturday hanged at least 7 people, including 2 women, while a member of its Jewish minority is at imminent risk of execution as the Islamic Republic further intensified its use of capital punishment, an NGO said. Parvin Mousavi, 53, a mother of 2 grown-up children, was hanged in Urmia prison in northwestern Iran along with 5 men convicted in various drug-related cases, the Norway-based Iran Human Rights, IHR, said in a statement. In Nishapur in eastern Iran, a 27-year-old woman named Fatmeh Abdullahi was hanged on charges of murdering her husband, who was also her cousin, it said. IHR says it has tallied at least 223 executions this year, with at least 50 so far in May alone. A new surge began following the end of Persian New Year and Ramadan holidays in April, with 115 people, including 6 women, hanged since then, it said. Iran carries out more recorded executions of women than any other country. Activists say many such convicts are victims of forced or abusive marriages. Iran last year carried out more hangings than in any year since 2015, according to NGOs, which accuse the Islamic Republic of using capital punishment as a means to instill fear in the wake of protests that erupted in autumn 2022. The silence of the international community is unacceptable, IHR Director Mahmoud Amirimaghdam told AFP. Those executed belong to the poor and marginalized groups of Iranian society and didn't have fair trials with due process. Killing Machine, IHR said Mousavi had been in prison for 4 years. It cited a source as saying she had been paid the equivalent of €15 to carry a package she had been told contained medicine but was in fact 5 kilos of morphine. They are the low-cost victims of the Islamic Republic's killing machine, which aims at instilling fear among people to prevent new protests, added Amirimaghdam. The group meanwhile said a member of Iran's Jewish community, which has drastically reduced in numbers in recent years but is still the largest in the Middle East outside Israel, was at imminent risk of execution over a murder charge. Arvin Garemani, 20, was convicted of murder during a street fight when he was 18 and is scheduled to be executed in the western city of Kermanshah on Monday, it said, adding it had received an audio message from his mother Sonia Sadati asking for his life to be spared. His family is seeking to ask the family of the victim to forego the execution in line with Iran's Islamic law of retribution, or qisas. Also at risk of execution is Kamran Sheikha, the last surviving member of a group of 7 Iranian Kurdish men who were first arrested between early December 2009 and late January 2010 and later sentenced to death for corruption on earth over alleged membership of extremist groups, it said. 6 men convicted in the same case have been executed in the last months, almost 1.5 decades after their initial arrest, the last being Khosrow Basharat, who was hanged in Gezel-Hezer prison outside Tehran this week. There has been an international outcry meanwhile over the death sentence handed out last month to Iranian rapper Toumaj Salehi, seen by activists as retaliation for his music backing the 2022 protests. His lawyers are appealing the verdict. SJW/TGB/DV